It was a small patch today. Really quick. Illari. Developer comments, Illari is has had a strong showing since their launch. The following changes are meant to promote a better balance between her healing and damage, while adding more counterplay against her abilities. We've been making the healing pylon weaker, as it's often placed out of line of sight and at odd angles, and isn't being destroyed as often as we expected. Captive Sun ignoring barriers is not immediately intrusive, but we are reducing the projectile size, so blocking or destroying will require more precision. Finally, the Sunstrike effect lasts too long to reasonably avoid the detonation threshold. Pylon healing reduced from 40 to 30. That's a good change. Shields decreased from 75 to 50. That's a little much, but that's fine. I like this one. The one that stops from barriers. I think we've had too many things that go through barriers at this point. Provides counterplay. But I think people think this one's a nerf, but this is actually a buff. The projectile size decreased. At least I think it is. Because it's much harder to eat now. Like, if you see in the Twitter clips where, like, Orisa just, like, turns to the left and, like, snatches it out of the sky, I would say this is arguably a buff. And then 7 to 6 seconds isn't a big deal. Just, I think, probably makes more sense with how, like, the slowing ramps down from 40% to 0. It'll ramp down a little bit faster because it's less time for it to be drawn out for. So I think it'll probably feel a little bit better. But overall, though, I don't think it's going to be that crazy of a nerf. I think she's still going to be really good. Like, really, really good. I'm not sure about this one. This one might have been too much. This is good. This is good. This is good. Hang on. This is good. This is good. This is good. This might be a little much. And I don't think this one's going to make a big deal. But there's some other ones, too, that are kind of important. For the missions, they fixed the issue where the slicers were clipping into the ferry, which is really good because that was frustrating and annoying. And for Gothenburg, they fixed the issue with the invisible collision around the mega cannon that blocks Briggs' shield bash and whip shot. Those two things made the PvE campaign missions so fucking difficult to do. So I'm glad those are fixed at least. We'll see though. I don't think it's that bad. I think she was really strong. Tuning her back for ranked makes sense. But she'll still be played. Come on now. She'll get tons of play. I think anyone who thinking she's not going to get a ton of play is delusional. So pull it back. Yeah, it might be a little bit too much. Might need to revert this one. But she'll still get tons of play. People are going to love her. People are going to have a good time. So, good changes. I thought it's just an important fact. Blizzard Indie Company forgot to nerf the healing per pulse on her pylon. It is still 40 instead of 30. Is it? What do you mean? So you're telling me that the patch notes aren't real? Like that's bugged? So I currently have 160 health. It's healing. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Wait, it healed. It healed me. Can you break that? Great. I'm gonna go over here.
Over there.
All right. Put the pylon like here, or like over here. I'll see if I can get it to pulse me once. Okay. So if it hits me a single time, also it looks like it's in the ground. If this hits me a single time, if your theory is correct, it healed me for 31. So, or 30.5. Yeah, I guess it could be 30.5 as well. You have 60.5 HP. Dude, I don't need to have a degree in Overwatchology to say, if I have 160 health, and then I get hit by something that does 30 heals, and I have 191, or if I'm missing 40 health, and I have now 9 health missing, that's 31. Yeah, I know there's 0.5s or whatever, but something, regardless, the math is a little weird. It's 31 for the first, then 30 after? Wait, what? If it hits me once? 31. Wait, so the first shot gives you 31? But then after that gives you 30? Let's see if it hits me with 2 bursts, what happens. Now all of a sudden, it's still 30. That's weird. I guess now I can go back and swap to a different squishy, see what happens. Done 8 health. So this first shot, I should then have 38 health. Wait. Now I have 68. I'm gonna let it hit me twice. So then we should go to 128 health, right? Look! Look! It's a 9 now! It's a 9! That was 31! What? Dude, I'm not good at math anymore. I can't be dealing with fractions. What is this? Hang on, I have a theory. My theory is if it's above 168 health, this shot should put me to 190. 191. So for some reason, if you're around the range of 160 to 150 health, the shot gives you 31 healing. Now, what happens if I don't get healed up again, and I walk back over here and take a little bit more damage again? Okay, let's take... Okay, 159. So we're below the threshold of 160. 163. So I should now have 193. What? For some reason, if you're 160 health, you get 31 healing from the turret. Okay, accidentally discovered some, like, get quaked on level bug here that no one actually cares about and is so niche that it genuinely probably doesn't matter, but it's still funny.